Hello guys, welcome to Canvas Window Art channel. Today we'll be talking about how to create anything, any geometrical object or organic object by using basic forms. So when we're talking about basic forms, you should understand what is the difference between the basic forms and the shape. When we're talking about the shape, so it is come under two-dimensional. Okay. So this is about basic shapes. So when we converting into basic forms, it may be seems to be like this. It has a three-dimensional effect as well as cube and cuboid and other things, maybe a cylinder, cone and the sphere. By using this, we could create almost any object existing in this world. So we will see that how we can create that. Before that, you need to practice all these basic shapes separately. Practice more and more only drawing the basic shapes and the forms, geometrical shapes and the forms. Then we will try to convert this into a basic object. Here I'm just making the construction lines. After that, I have created composing the picture with the construction lines. So this can be come under basic shapes. And here the main thing is you have to see the object as a basic shape, not as an object. Think about the object, observe the object as a basic shape, and then try to add the detail to the basic shapes, then to convert it as a object. Here I have created very simple basic shapes, composition of basic shapes. Then it can be converted into a object. Now here we are drawing a two-dimensional object, not a three-dimensional object. We'll tell you how to draw the three-dimensional object later. So here I'm adding just a very rough drawing we are making here. So this is how the drawing can be approached. So this will be the most appropriate practice to the beginners. So then okay. Whatever object may be, then try to add the detail. Later you could fare the drawing. So this kind of a composition you can try to draw day to day usable object every day in whatever you are saying from day to day life. So that can be approached in the beginning. So this can be converted into a basic form then. So the same not the same composition, we will go for another composition by using the, and once you try to draw with a basic simple object, then you can try to convert it into a basic forms uh, that will looks like a three-dimensional object. Okay, so here I am trying again. So this is the basic shape I have drew. I am drawing in the beginning initially, then it can be converted into a form like a cuboid. Okay, so this can be added with detail. If I wanted to make a table, I am adding the detail to the table, adding, just make it very simple. This will help you how to approach the drawing. Okay, the important aspect is observation. You need a 95% of observation, only you need a 5% of skill on drawing. So that is, to acquire 5% you need to practice more and more. Just I am placing some simple element. Okay, using a cuboid, very basic forms here. Can you see the, notice the three-dimensional form there? So it can be converted later with details. So initially when you make it as a basic form. So you need to see the object, observe the object as a basic forms. So this will be very much helpful to the beginners. So I just added very simple details to the picture, not realistic detail. Maybe initially this much is enough to approach the drawing. Later you can go for more details to the picture, fine details to the picture. Maybe at the background you can try to draw an object to make a composition beautiful. So for this also I am just adding. So here we have added the three-dimensional okay, sides to the photo frame or the painting, and then I could add trash can or the dustbin here, using the cylinder as a basic shape, then adding up the basic details. So here, and then trying to adding the lines to the surface So this can be converted into light and shade later. So then it will give a three-dimensional appearance to the picture. So not only geometrical shapes and forms here, this is now here from basic shapes to forms, we have geometrical basic shapes and form practiced initially, then the composition created by using the basic shapes. I drew the object. Later, from the basic shape we have converted into the geometrical form. That geometrical forms converted into the object. This can be added light and shade later. Not only geometrical furniture and other object, we can even work on buildings or the houses using basic forms here. Now I am trying to create a building which is come under perspective, 2-point perspective. So this is the eye level here. So I drew the object as a three-dimensional cuboid, okay, with a perspective. So this can be converted later into a very good beautiful building. Okay, I drew the picture very light, constructed with a simple light lines. Then this can be added with simple details. So these all. Now trying to adding the compound wall here with the perspective. I didn't place the vanishing point inside the paper. Vanishing point kept outside the paper. Now imaginarily, approximately, I am using the vanishing point. So that will be the good practice after learning the perspective vanishing point inside the line, inside the paper. You have to keep the vanishing point outside the paper. And then try to create the picture imaginarily. All these lines are vanishes towards the vanishing point. So that is how we practice. Beginners may not know this technique. So approximately I am taking the guidelines towards the vanishing point on the eye level. Okay. So this was created, I have created by using the basic shape. So that you have to keep it in mind. Very important. So just I have made very few constructing lines to create the picture. Then, so if you wanted to add more details to the picture, you could add it. Okay. Plants near the compound wall, say as a circle. I am constructing, just think about and see the way of constructing simple object or the plants. So later you could add the detail. Don't try to make exact firm clear line in the beginning. It will never come. It is not a drawing practice. Once you see the picture, see the overall object as a basic form, it is easy to construct. So that is the idea, whatever may be. Okay. So simple details you can add it later slowly. Then if you want to add nearby supporting elements like plants and trees, so that is all possible to add with simple basic shapes, forms. Okay. So and like this you could create, sketch and draw whatever you wanted by using the basic forms. So try to practice with the basic forms and the shapes. Initially go for basic shapes and forms, so later you could create very beautiful pictures by using all the basic element. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video tutorial, and we will meet again with another tutorial. Thanks for watching.